Hey everybody, what's up? Or should I say TGIF? Thank God it's Friday. And thank God it's the start of the weekend. But anyway, I thought I'd come to you because, as you've probably seen with the video before this, I showed you the three volumes that I know of Sonic the Hedgehog's SatAM that was released by Ncircle Entertainment and Cookie Jar Entertainment. Now, in case you don't know what Cookie Jar is actually formerly Dig Entertainment. And Ncircle Entertainment is actually a home video distributor. And you're probably wondering to yourself, ever since he started to come out, along with Adventures and Sonic Underground, is why is Ncircle doing this? Why is Ncircle doing this? Well, I can give you a good explanation as to why Ncircle is doing this. Why they're doing this. You see, it's not the first time that different home video distributors, along with other studios, have released the same series out on VHS, or in this case DVD. It's not the first time. As a matter of fact, you might all remember back in 2002, in fact, hold on for a second, I'll be right back. Sorry about that, I'm back. But again, like I said, you might recall in 2002 that Lionsgate Entertainment brought this out. That's right. Now, you might be saying to yourself, well, if they brought this out, back in 2002, why did they bring out a box set in 2007? Well, again, getting back to my point, like I said, it's not the first time different video distributors, along with different studios, or the same studio, if you will in this case, have released the same series onto DVD. Now let's take a look at the Transformers. The Transformers, back in 2000, in the early to mid 2000s, had each season released by Rhino Entertainment. At the same time, they also had the movie series released by Rhino Entertainment. Now, though, back in 2006, Sony Entertainment brought out the movie as part of the 20th anniversary, as well as about a few years later, Sony, I think it was Sony, maybe it was Paramount, I'm not sure, but one of those two started distributing the animated series of Generation 1 on box sets once again. Now, some might say that this maybe worked out a little bit better because, well, honestly, well, first of all, I'll be honest, I don't have the box sets of the new or the more re-released recent editions of the Transformers, but again, it proves it's not the first time this has happened. As a matter of fact, let's go back to 1995, 94, 93, 94, 95. When the SatAM, when Sonic the Hedgehog SatAM was on television, just like a lot of animated series back then in the early to mid 90s and even in the mid to late 80s, a lot of the animated series from any studio was released on the VHS. Whether that show was an animated Saturday morning cartoon or weekday afternoon cartoon, they were always released on VHS. Now you might see these here. These were actually released by Buena Vista Home Entertainment. In other words, the Walt Disney Company. But re-released under the title of, I think you can see that there, Dig Toontime Video. That's right, Dig Toontime Video. That's what they will release under. And each one has a different name. We have Sonic Racer, we have Hooked on Sonic, and of course we have Super Sonic. Now, believe it or not, this title for a home video on this VHS tape is not the first time, would not be the last time this title will be used. As you remember, when Lionsgate did this one along with Trimark, they also released it under the name Supersonic. See what I mean? Look at this. Both have the same exact title. That's unreal, right? But it's not also. But again, this wouldn't be the last time either, because if you look at one of the recent SatAM releases onto DVD by Ncircle Entertainment, one of them, and you've seen it in that video, is called Supersonic. Now, again, the question is why? Well, again, getting back to what I was saying, even though Cookie Jar is actually Dick Entertainment, well, Dick Entertainment owned by Cookie Jar or something like that, they decided that even though Shout Factory went out of the way, Brian Ward, that is, of Shout Factory, went out of his way and got this released, got the entire series released onto DVD, if you can believe that, that he decided that even though that happened, Ncircle Entertainment and Cookie Jar, well, Cookie Jar decided, you know, this is great and all, the series being out on a box set, but you know, let's do it our way. Let's do it the way fans would expect it that grew up with the show back then. Let's do it in a way that's more nostalgic and traditional. So what did they do? They followed in the footsteps of this and this by bringing out different volumes of each show, they basically brought out volumes of 4 episodes each on all 3 recent volumes that I know of, along with Sonic Underground and Adventures, onto DVD, making it more, again, giving it more of a nostalgic-like feel. That's, I believe, why Ncircle Entertainment has been doing this, and not just doing this with Sonic, but doing this with shows like Super Mario Brothers and Dino Squad and stuff like that. Yeah, I know Dino Squad's very recent and everything, but this is why they're doing it. It's for a nostalgic feel. Now, again, you might be saying to yourself, well, that's great and all, but why don't they just do a box set like Shout did? I know you're probably asking yourself that. But that is a good question. Maybe they're leading into that. Maybe they're going to bring out another box set. And maybe this time the box set might be just like this, and it might include other features. We don't know. But again, it's all about the fact that Cookie Jar wants to do things differently. They want to do it more nostalgically. Because let's not forget, when the VHS tapes came out, they always had 2 episodes on each tape, right? And it's no surprise here that there's 2 episodes on each of these. Like here you have Supersonic and Sonic and Sally, here you have Sonic Racer and Sonic Boom, and here you have Hooked on Sonics and Warp Sonic. Basically you have 6 of the 13 episodes, 6 out of the 13 episodes of season 1 right here. Now I know, right there, and that's what they're going for. But you might be saying to yourself, well, they're kind of mixing stuff up. They're not really following. Because if you take a look at the titles of each episode on the DVDs that have come out, you might be saying to yourself, well, what's this got to do with this? What's that got to do with that? What? You don't know. And then you take a look at the little pictures that they have added, and you say to yourself, none of these are from the episodes we know of, or that they show. That is true. That is one of the mistakes that I think Ncircle needs to fix along with Cookie Jar. They need to fix it to where the pictures that you see represent the episodes that you're watching. Heck, I went into Blockbuster today. And I looked at a DVD of Adventures, and you know what they had on the back of it? Pictures from SatAM. There was only like 1 or 2 DVDs that I knew of Adventures that had any pictures to do, had any coverings or pictures to do with Adventures. The others sometimes had, like, here's one. One's called Robotnik's Revenge. And it has the SatAM Robotnik, but it's Adventures. Can you believe that? So again, I think that's something they need to work on, but it kind of shows you that they want to be more nostalgic, and they kind of want to associate both shows with each other, kind of say like, yeah, here's this show, and you know.